What are you tracking?
Well, I'll tell you what, the sunshine was very helpful today in starting to melt some of that ice. Of course, it is going to stay cold tonight. We've got a quiet day tomorrow, and then that winter weather returns by the end of the week. So we're going to be stuck with some of these wintry conditions for quite a while. Right now, this is a look at your camera in Mount Vernon. You know, roadways really aren't too bad. Of course, areas like parking lots, side roads still could have some slick spots. So make sure you're still slowing down and staying safe if you do have to get out. When it comes to the temperatures, we're back into the 20s right now, about 24 degrees in Mount Vernon, 24 in Harrisburg, 25 in Carbondale, 28 in Cape Girardeau, and then 27 in Paducah. What we're going to have to watch for tonight are the dangerously cold conditions. We are expecting the coldest night of the week tonight. So if you don't have power, you'll want to make sure you can find a place to get warm, whether that's a warming center or a friend or family member's home, because by the time we get to tomorrow morning, we're expecting those temperatures to dip down into the single digits for some of us. For some of those northern counties, there's actually a cold air advisory in place by the National Weather Service. So again, dangerously cold tonight. Now, as we head into your Thursday, it's going to be a pretty quiet day. It'll still be a chilly day, but again, we will see those quiet conditions ahead of our next storm. So if you need to run any errands on Thursday that you don't want to have to deal with Friday, that's going to be the time to do it, because by the time we get to Friday, we will see the return of that snowfall, and it'll be sticking around through a good portion of the day Friday. Quick check of the satellite and radar. There's not a whole lot of activity going on. We do have partly cloudy conditions across the area, but that's going to allow for those temperatures to get quite cold through the overnight hours. So like I mentioned, we're talking single digits by the time we get to tomorrow morning, and then we'll see the 20s by lunchtime. By the afternoon, though, it'll be a little bit warmer, if you can call it that. We're talking temperatures back up close to freezing. Of course, you'll want to have that Storm Track 3 app. We are tracking that active weather by the end of the week. That next winter storm system will start to push in late Thursday night. So the National Weather Service has issued several alerts already. These purple boxes that you see through those northern counties across southern Illinois, back into Perry and Madison County, as well in southeast Missouri, that is a winter weather advisory. The bright pink counties, that is a winter storm warning. And then for Caldwell and Lyon counties, highlighted in that blue, there's a winter storm watch in place. Again, it's going to be a little bit different than last week. So last week, or a couple of days ago, I should say, the heavier snow was north. This time that heavier snow is going to be expected to the south. So when you play out that future cast, this activity starts to push in late Thursday and then will stick around throughout the day on Friday. I do suspect this will start to move out in the late afternoon and evening. So it is going to be very brief. And the good news is we're only going to be tracking snowfall, so not expecting that sleet and ice like we saw over the weekend. When it comes to that snowfall forecast, we are expecting higher amounts to the south. Like I said, 4 to 6 inches possible when you head a little bit further to the north through the heart of southern Illinois, 2 to 4 inches, and then lighter amounts for some of those far northern counties. Again, kind of the opposite of what we saw the other day. Behind this system, temperatures will be close to freezing on Saturday. So if the kiddos want to get out and play in the snowfall, it's at least not as cold as it was earlier this week. And like I said before, we won't have that ice, but this will be falling on top of what we already have on the ground.
So we are getting some more snow, a little bit warmer, so a little easier to deal with, but it's coming.
It's coming.
All right. Thank you so much, Jacie.